What's up, guys? So in this video I'm going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 that was just launched by Samsung, and I'm going to be telling you a reason why I switched from the Apple Watch Series 5 to the Watch 3 from Samsung. If you're ready, let's get into the video. So just a quick disclaimer, Samsung did not pay me a dime for this review or for this. I literally bought my watch myself with my own money, and towards the end of the video, when I talk about the price, I'll tell you how I was able to get the Watch 3 for almost $225. One of the things I like about the Watch 3 is the look, the feel, and the design. If you can see with the design, you can clearly see that Samsung took some clues when it comes to the packaging of the pack. You could clearly see they got some inspiration from Apple, because the Apple Watch normally comes packaged this way. So at least Samsung was able to minimize and save some money and squeezed the whole watch into this. It feels and looks really nice, so that's with the case. But now let's talk about the watch itself. The watch is a super AMOLED display, and another thing I like when it comes to the look, the design and the look and the feel of the watch is the fact that it clearly looks really like a real watch. Like, the only difference is that you can now change the look, the clock look to anything you want it to look like, just like that the Apple Watch Series 5. And also you could dig it with leather straps, you can dig it with anything, but it still has that nice rich wristwatch round look. It still has that look and feel of the original Samsung watch, but the Watch 3, Samsung polished it and made it look really premium. And I would say they really did a good job when it came to the design and the look and feel of the Watch 3. So that's one of the things I like about the Watch 3, and one of the reasons why I also switched from the Apple Watch Series 5 to the Samsung Watch 3, because it really looks like a real watch. Like, it doesn't have the boxy look or feel. It has the round look, and if you can also see the leather, this is the 45 mm watch of the Watch 3, and it's black. It's mystic black, as Samsung will call it, and it feels and looks really premium. So another thing I really love about the Watch 3, and why I also switched to it, is the display. It's a super AMOLED display. And the performance level of this watch is really good, even though this one is a 1 gig RAM Samsung put in it. Also, it has a 8 gig storage, compared to the Apple Watch, which has about 32 gigs of storage. This has 8 gigs of storage, so you can always store stuff into it. It might not be as much as what Apple has to offer, but at least I don't think I'm going to be worrying about putting or storing anything in this, because technically my phone is always with me, so anything I do really routes through my phone. So this is the Bluetooth Wi-Fi variant of the watch, and I just felt there was no need getting the LTE version of it, because, like I said, my watch is always with me. So whenever my phone rings, I can still see who is calling and answer the call from this. And the speaker is really loud in this, and it has this nice bezels. Samsung brought back the bezel compared to the active watch. the Active Watch and the Galaxy Active and the Active 2, this one goes back into its original version where we had the bezel, but this rotating bezel is really nice. It feels so nice, like you just continuously keep turning it and turning it. It really feels really nice, and I'm digging it and I'm loving it. So for performance level, this really rocks strong, and I'm sure I've said premium so many times in this video, but this watch really hits and rings all the bells. So another thing I like about the Watch 3 is the ease of use, and also the interface. The interface is really well focused, and you if it's your first time using a smartwatch, it would be easy for you to navigate it without even reading any manuals. Well, nobody reads any manual nowadays. And like, for example, you can navigate the health. You can turn it, see your notifications by turning it this way. You could go back and see your widgets that is stored in it, from your Apple Pay, from your Samsung Pay, to your fitness, weather, music, and you're tracking your alarms and the reminders and every other things, other widgets you've added here, or apps you've added here. You can easily navigate them. You can easily also change the respond to messages, and most of the messages you can also either type your reply, or have a pre-installed smart responses, or also you could do voice responses where you could press it and dictate your reply to a message. So just like the Apple Watch, this also does that, and it's the interface is bigger, so even if your eyes are really not that good, you can clearly see it boldly. The screen is bright, and you can set the brightness to how you want it, and even when it's really bright, it really looks really good. So the ease of use, so even if it's your first time using a smartwatch, this you can easily get familiar with in less than 15 minutes, just by going around it and trying everything out, and seeing how and what works best for you in terms of settings, arrangement, and every other thing. Another thing I like about the Watch 3 is the health and fitness aspect of the watch. And if there's anybody who knows Samsung is really big when it comes to health, and even from the health app it has to everything is well embedded into the watch, and you can easily track your sleep. It also has a fall or tap detection. It also has you could track your walks, you could track your jumps, you could also track your runs also, and also it comes embedded also with some fitness videos which you could mirror to your TV that has a mirrorcast, and do some fitness activities. Now that most people are working from home, and some people don't want to go to the gym, even though the gyms are open, and some people don't want to be around people, you can easily, with the pre-installed videos, I think Samsung said there were over 150 of them, and I think I checked, they were close to 150 of those videos, fitness videos. You can just cast those fitness videos to your TV and do your own fitness activities. So everything is better. And I give you another example. For example, just recently I was going to work, and the watch was obviously on my wrist, and I was walking to the metro station, and I got to the metro station, I walked, I got there, I came down, and I walked from the metro station to work. It was like a 10 minutes walk, and by the time I was done, I got to the office, I got a notification saying, hey, congratulations, this is your report, you walked almost close to 10 minutes, and it accurately could detect when I started walking and when I finished walking. So it was really precise. And if that's one thing I guess many people are really loving about the Samsung watches, is the fact that their accuracy when it comes to reading your heartbeat, the accuracy when it comes to reading your runs, your walks, and those are the things you really need. And it's easy. Even when it counts my steps. For example, just yesterday I had close to 6,000 steps. I wouldn't know, but the watch was able to detect the fact that I was walking, and it could detect all how many steps I made throughout from yeah from close to 8:30 to when I go back home at around 6. So when it comes to the health and fitness aspect of the Samsung Watch 3, you'll be fully covered. It's now up to you to decide if that's one of the reasons why you want to switch or why you want to get it. But for me, for someone who is using it, I can tell you it's really working well for me. So there are many things here the health app read. It could read you cycling, running, swimming, walking, hiking, even swimming outdoors and indoors, treadmills, exercise bikes, you name it. It's here. The weight machine, other workouts, like any other thing you're doing, it reads it. And there's so much here that it really does. The arm extension, back extension, bench press, crushes, deadlifts, front raises. Oh God, there's so much here. Leg extension, leg press, leg raises. So whatever fitness methods and activities you do, the Watch 3 has got you covered. And I've just been with this watch for close to a week, and I've still not even I'm even still discovering more things that the watch can do beyond what I've watched on YouTube or seen on websites. I guess the best way to experience something is to use it and enjoy it, especially when you're using your own money to buy it. That's the best way to enjoy a product. So when it comes to health and fitness, the Watch 3 has got you covered. When it comes to battery life, the Watch 3 has got you covered, because what else do we want our devices? Because this morning I left, it was fully charged at 100%. I had 100% battery life, and it's close to 12 p.m. already, and that is almost 12 hours, and I'm at 57% battery life. And if I reduce the brightness and do other things, this could last me for close to a day and a half. And compared to the Apple Watch, which literally most times takes also close to a day and a half, so this also matches with what the Apple Watch Series 5 could do. This runs me for a day and a half, and right now I'm at 57% battery life. And also another good thing that this has is that you could charge it wirelessly. So you could get your if you have a wireless charging device, you could just place it on top of it and it charges. Also, if you have the charging dock, you could also use this to charge it. And if you have your Samsung phones, I think from the S10 to the Note 10 and to the Note 20 and the S20, you could also charge it with your phone by placing your phone down and putting it on top of your phone to charge. So when it comes to battery life, this has got you covered. And when it comes to ease of charging, you have many options at which you could charge this watch. So for price, this watch goes for about $420 something when it comes to the LTE version, and $470 something when it comes to the LTE variant. But I was able to get the Bluetooth Wi-Fi variant, which was $420 something, and I was able to get it for $225. And here's what I did. I traded in my Apple Watch Series 5, and Samsung values it for the trading value, it's $200. So I was able to trade in my Apple Watch to get the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. And so 200 minus the 400 and something brought the price down to $225. That is before tax. If you have an Apple Watch or any other equivalent device that could be able to slash the cost. And that's one thing I like that Samsung does is, yes, the price is high, we know it's high, but you're still able to a huge discount just by trading in your device. And it could either be an Apple device or a Samsung device or an Android device. So whichever way, Samsung still gives you an option to be able to beat down the price by trading in something. At least you must give in something to get something. Traded in my Apple Watch to get the Watch 3. So in conclusion, should you get the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3? Well, I guess that's for you to decide. But for me, it was worth every decision. It was worth every patience, and it was worth every calculation. I would miss the Apple Watch Series 5. Hopefully, if Apple releases the Series 6 this year and it looks good, probably I will get it again. But for now, the Watch 3 is doing all that the Apple Watch Series 5 has been doing for me. So the Watch 3 is doing a good job for me, and it's now up to you. I can't be the one to tell you what to get. I can only ease your decision making. But for me, the Watch 3 is rocking well for me, and I'm going to keep rocking it till another one comes out, and I'll be able to do a review for you. But for now, the Watch 3 is the watch for me. So if you've enjoyed this video, thank you for watching up to now, and I appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up, a like, and also if you could share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe and peace.